Hey guys, your old pal Brian. It's oh, I don't know, somewhere around maybe the 27th or 4th, or anyway, it says it on the camera. I slipping out here to get a quick flight in because the weather turned out right. Oops, not good for it.
12.3 volts.
Taking the Seawind back out, I found that I'd broken the, I'd somehow managed to break off the end of the elevator control horn, and in doing so I had up elevator but no down elevator, and how I was landing was
12.2 volts.
innately through reducing throttle. So how funny is that? Comedy writes itself. So I haven't flown in about 13 days, and I was finally getting the itch to get back out. So I figured I'd take the old
12.1 volts.
Seawind out here and chop up some shoreline vegetation, and probably in turn cause the prop to become somewhat unbalanced. Timer's wrong, so ignore it. I'm going to use voltage instead. Thought I'd fix that.
0 volts. 12.1 volts.
If you can't reset the timer, negative.
30 seconds.
I'll just ignore it. I checked my throws though before I flew, and they were all working just fine, so that was a good
20
thing.
seconds.
That made me very happy.
12 volts. 10, 9, 8,
Yeah.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Charged 2 batteries up, and out of the 8 batteries I have, one of them doesn't have the right kind of Velcro on it, so I ended up with 1 battery. So we're going to fly this one a bit. One problem I have with this is that the somewhere in the linkage,
11.9 volts.
the elevator is hung somewhat, so it hangs. I don't know what to do about that. I guess I could try to grease it. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Some fella ran his own, I think, is what I read.
Volts.
See if I can not step on kids' toys here. Got to move around now. We're starting to get into spring, closer to our summer, and as such, the ants and every other kind of biting son of a gun starts to come out. Well, that wasn't pretty at all, but got her down in one piece. So heidi ho to all you yahoos out there. I hope life is good on your side of the world. I was just talking to Noel. He was complaining that he didn't have certain props that he needed to fly his little quad, and I said, well, can't you fly your Delta wing? He says, I'd be bored in 2 minutes. And he says, yeah, I could fly a helicopter. And I go, yeah, that'd be cool.
11.6 volts.
I told him we weren't flying here because of a front coming through tomorrow, and then I looked outside. With that, I looked outside, and damned if the weather's just fine. Slip out here and get a little evening action. Still spring-like temperatures though. It's in the 70s right now. Humidity is relatively low, so well, that's a joy and a half.
Volts.
No stabilization on this one, so when the wind comes over the trees, it tunes it up a bit. Yeah, clockwise. Y'all notice that? Well, when you turn this thing,
11.6 volts.
because the wings are so stubby, if you don't give it gas, you will lose lift. So howdy ho to Noel, Jonesy, and of course the venerable Rob. Oh Lord, glad I moved that piece of the wing saddle out.
11.6 volts.
Let's try this one more time. Well, you got to give it full gas and rotation to get it up. Otherwise, it ain't happening. I might have to do something about that. Get me another servo in there that'll give me more throw.
11.5 volts.
Lovely little aircraft though. Nice close flyby. Enjoyed my vacation immensely. Spent 3 days over at Animal Kingdom at Disney World, and never going to do that again.
11.5 volts.
The mistake I made was that there were so many people at spring break. I did not factor that in when I made the arrangements. See if we can do a pretty landing. I need to hurry up. Negative. Well, I was doing better when I didn't have any control over elevator.
11.2 volts.
Yeah. So the Sea of Humanity got on my nerves over there. Then we went to the Music Fest, and of course the Sea of Humanity is significantly less, and the folks are just wonderful. You know, people are very, very polite, and just a whole different vibe. Alright, let's try this again.
.5 volts.
Wrong. Here, an eagle. Yeah, up at the top of the tree there. Both a mama and a papa eagle. Neighbor working across the way on his dock.
11.3 volts.
Another low flyby. Jonesy, sorry to hear life is conspiring against you, but enjoy every moment you can with that little girl, because it's actually all that matters in the end. Just take care of your kid. Alright, we're going to bring her in.
11.3 volts.
See if we can grease a landing. What's the chances? Been too long since I've flown. That is not a greased landing. Maybe we take off one more time. I think we got some juice.
Volts.
Let's try left or right. That tree over there is my nemesis. Come up and around again. Yeah, you gotta give it gas on them turns. Oh, much better. We'll bring the old Seawinds in and call this a success. If we can not chop up all the aquatic vegetation.
Throttle hold.
All the best, boys. See ya.
11.3